Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Nvidia. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Nvidia as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.88. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who heeded our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 28.04% since we first identified Nvidia as a buy candidate 42 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.67% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper portion of a narrow and robust upward trend in the short term. This typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $174.76 would initially suggest a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 55.12% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 49.84% and 56.25%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 13.81%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 33.91% to positive 14.03% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $114.66 and $197.83. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, "Weaker technical forecast for Nvidia as stock downgraded to buy candidate." The Nvidia stock price decreased by approximately 0.138% on the last trading day, Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, falling from $173.74 to $173.50. During this trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 1.01%, ranging from a low of $172.97 to a high of $174.72. Over this period, the price has shown volatility, with a gain of 5.2% over the last 2 weeks. Notably, volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is actually a positive indicator, as trading volume typically follows the stock's movement. On the last day, trading volume fell by 7 million shares, with a total of 121 million shares being bought and sold, amounting to approximately $20.96 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $174.72, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price sits 0.7%, or $1.22, below the 52-week high, and 22.19%, or $49.48, below the all-time high of $222.98, reached on January 15, 2018. Nvidia's stock performance stands out, with an impressive increase from a $1,000 investment 5 years ago, now valued at $16,000. This extraordinary growth underscores Nvidia's leadership in the artificial intelligence sector, highlighting its rising revenue and earnings in response to the surging demand for AI technologies. Additionally, positive developments from major players like Google further enhance Nvidia's potential, solidifying its position in the swiftly changing AI infrastructure landscape. The forthcoming earnings reports from tech giants such as Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft could also impact Nvidia's market dynamics, as their results may shape investor sentiment across the entire tech sector. In the short term, Nvidia's stock price may face volatility associated with these earnings announcements and broader market conditions. However, in the long term, its established role in AI innovation positions it favorably for sustained growth. the increasing reliance on AI by various industries only reinforces the foundation for Nvidia's continued financial success, making it a compelling investment choice for the future. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 15th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned NVDA a buy grade along with a downgrade action. On the same day, Oppenheimer assigned NVDA an outperform grade together with a hold action. Also, on that Tuesday, Citigroup rated NVDA as a buy with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 25th of June, 2025, Loop Capital Markets gave NVDA a buy grade accompanied by a hold action. Finally, on Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, Benchmark rated NVDA as a buy with a hold action. Analysts have given Nvidia stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected at the levels of $171.69 and $156.61. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact the short-term outlook. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 24, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 0.138%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, a sell signal is currently indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The trading volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading session, which mitigates overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 9 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 60 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 59 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 65 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 53 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 44 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $139.19 and $135.34. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this could lead the stock to fall to the next support level. In this instance, Nvidia finds support just below today's level at $139.19. If this level is breached, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $135.34 and $135.13. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and considering the good trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.76 between its high and low, which represents 1.01%. For the last week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 1.97%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate strong growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 27th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly affect stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $173.74. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before making an entry. For those who already hold the stock, this could be a point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Nvidia faces its first support level at $139.19. If this support level holds, it might serve as a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Huang Zhensun, who bought and sold 85,804 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 99.607. Overall, insiders purchased 0 shares and sold 1,667,881 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $167.37, a decrease of 3.53%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 76, which significantly heightens the risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal triggered by a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may represent a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Nvidia stock to perform well in the near term. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our evaluation from a strong buy to a buy candidate. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of July, we expect Nvidia to open higher by approximately 22 cents and begin trading at $173.73. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.